What's up, Buttercups? It's me, Amy Young, coming at you with a Friday freestyle from Canada. How excited are we? Like level 10 excited. I'm having the best time so far. I'm gonna be here for a little while. And it's been really good so far. Thank you for asking. How are you? You good? Life is good? I hope so. Yeah, so I just made this trip from Boston, Massachusetts, up over and across to Vancouver, British Columbia, totally different country. They have like $2 coins here. What is life? And I was having a conversation with my new friend Steve this past weekend here in Van, and he was asking, you know, like, what inspired you to make this move? Like, or I don't think he phrased it that way because that would be sort of that sounds like an interview question. But, you know, like what brings you to Vancouver? And I was like, you know, I really love the city. I have friends here. I just wanted to. And he was like, cool, that's like the best reason to do anything because you just want to. And I was like, yeah, it feels that way. Like I just wanted to, I felt inspired to, so I did it. But it's been interesting, you know, when I've talked to other people or like when had people in Boston asking me, oh, you're making this move, like what is that about? And I was just like, well, I just kind of want to, like I can, so I think I will. People have varied reactions. And I was telling Steve, I was like, you know, sometimes people are like, oh, okay, so like you're not going for a specific job or you're not going for like a relationship, or you're like, okay, you're just because you want to do that, you're going to do that. And Steve said, he was like, yeah, you know, but that's just, you're just poking a hole in other people's like limiting beliefs about what they can do and can't do because people feel like they need to justify things and they don't have to, but that makes people uncomfortable to think about like what they're not letting themselves do. He's like, that's all that is when people like give you shit about that. And I was like, Steve, you are my kind of friggin' people. Because haven't we all been in the position before where like we wanted to do something, not even like move across the country, but maybe you just decide like, you know, I think I want to start playing the drums, or I think I want to join this special kind of club, or I just want to try something a little different because you feel just inspired to do it because you just want to do it. And people around you, even like loving, well-meaning, supportive people, sort of just like don't get it, or it doesn't make sense to them. Like they're like, you know, I don't understand why you would do that unless it's like gonna serve a specific purpose or it's gonna be lucrative. For example, I started making these little bracelet stacks just for fun, just because I wanted like a new hobby. I started making bracelets and I'm like having fun making bracelets. And you'd be surprised the number of people who were like, oh, or you think you're gonna sell them or something? And I was like, no, I'm just making bracelets because it's what I wanna do. And it feels like there's this pressure to justify or make a case for why we want to do something sometimes, or why it makes sense, and that doing something just because you want to, or just for the fun of it, or just because you feel inspired is not, for some reason, good enough for everyone. I don't think that's ever gonna go away. And I think that doing something just because you want to, just because you're inspired, just because it's like calling your name, is truly, like Steve, I think it's the best reason to do anything sometimes, assuming you're not gonna hurt anybody or cause any major trauma or seriously fuck up your life. I mean, of course, those are like my little like asterisk bullet points. Like, don't absolutely fuck up your life in the process. But if you just wanna try something a little bit outside the box or do something different or like shake up your world a little bit, for the love of Jeebus, like, do what you want when you want, and don't worry about other people throwing shade or giving you grief or not getting it. If you get it, it's good enough for you. Period. And that's it. And what did Dr. Seuss say? Those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. The people who really get you, who want you to thrive and be happy, and they want to support you, it won't matter to them if you suddenly decide, I think I'm gonna go to mime school. I wanna be a mime. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't wanna be a mime. That would be weird. My life would have taken a weird turn if suddenly I wanted to be in mime school. That's my freestyle. Do not get used to this scenery because I'm just staying at my beautiful, wonderful, amazing friend Mark Grove's apartment for this week before I go to my permanent lodgings. I'm gonna post Mark's Instagram account and his YouTube channel below because he's a coach and a teacher and he's fucking amazing, and I love him, not just for letting me stay in his beautiful Vancouver oasis, but also just because he's one of the best people I know. And he knows his shit. So if you like my stuff, or if you enjoy stuff that focuses on like relationships or human connection, you're gonna love, like everybody loves Mark. So go check him out below. I hope you're having a great day, night, weekend, wherever you are. Don't be surprised when a video comes up on Monday of my old background in my old place, because I pre-recorded it because because I wanted to. I don't have to explain myself. I love you to pieces. Can't wait to see you so soon. Subscribe if you like, and until next time. I'll see ya. You're like, oh my God, I don't know if I'll be able to find someone who likes, brie as much as I do. The cheese, that's an essential. Be with a man who likes cheese.